What is up, guys? This weekend we are going to circle back around to the cross cart. As you can see, I got it strapped together right here. I'm pulling these two together because I welded in these posts. They're at an angle, and that's where my roll bar is gonna go. But when I welded it, it kind of tweaked a little bit. So when I do that and I weld in this centerpiece, it will straighten everything back out. But I did get a lot of stuff for the cart as well. Got a whole box of stuff right here. We got steering wheel and everything, hubs and brake system, a bunch of Heim joints, like too many to count, and shocks are in there as well. I did order wheels and tires. They're not here yet, but I might still try to build A-arms and get everything going pretty good. But first things first, we're going to get this part welded in right here, and then we're going to do another brace across it right there. But after we get that done, I'll see if I can get the seat mounted, and at that point we'll be able to do the hoop that goes up from my roll bar and see where that needs to sit when I have a helmet on and everything. So let's get started.
I'm sorry that I didn't hit you back when you called my line. Or did you even need to talk? Or you wasting time declining all your FaceTime calls? Cause you're not my vibe, but God just let me go to sleep. Someone get high with me. Yeah, cause I'm running away. I'm looking for space. Look at my space. I'm healing from all of the pain. I'm running away. Cause I feel lost right now, and it's hard to breathe.
So after an hour of measuring, doing my angles, everything is finally at 30, or within reason. That's there. That's spot on. But I did angle them right there, and maybe that will help with stress from side to side. I was also struggling with getting the right length, but like that, I think it'll help it out a little bit. It still supports it. And now I guess the next thing I'm going to do is get the seat set up to where it needs to go and put two beams across the bottom, mount the seat, and then get the roll bar going. Now is time for the fun part of making that hoop to go over my seat. I don't think I'm going to have an issue making the hoop itself. I think my issue is going to lie notching the hoop at the bottom, since those both come out at an angle. But like I said, I'm probably going to make the hoop come up to about right here. If you could, yeah, right there. Because I'm going to have a helmet on and everything, and my head goes pretty much up to the top of the seat right there, so might not need that much room. So I might make it, tack it on, and then put up my helmet and everything on to see where I'm going to sit. But let's try to bend this thing. The other issue is I'm using that bender, so I don't know that I'll be able to make the right bends in it, but I guess we'll see. Alright, I did a rough measurement, and I've decided I'm going to go 24 up on this side, across 20, and 24 back down the other way. It will leave me about 3.5 inches on each side of that. So I hope that's not too big and bulky. I don't think it will be, but I don't want it at too much of an angle to where it stoops up and goes right around, and then when I move, it'll hit my head. But I think we got a good height going. I only have two 10-footers left of the pipe, so I am going to have to go get more. I hope I don't mess this up, or else we're going to be down to very minute amount of pipe. So hopefully I get this right. I'm going to try to bend it in my bender, and hopefully we can get the whole shape in there without it hitting the bottom or anything. So I got that bent to right there, and it ran out of juice, so I am on the hunt for hydraulic fluid right now. So hopefully I can get it, so I can at least get this, I think they call it a halo or an angel ring, couldn't tell you, but so I can get this hoop put in there, and hopefully it's the right size, because if not, I just wasted a bunch of material. Alright, so I am filling this pipe up with sand, because I got that bend there a little bit, but it started to collapse, and when I was building my other cart, if I fill this whole thing with sand, tape it off, and bend it, the sand holds shape of it. So I'm going to fill this up. Hopefully I didn't mess up the jack. It started going up by itself when I closed it and tried to push everything down. So hopefully that still works. But let's get this filled up with sand and then see if that works. So I got it bent. I did fold that corner by accident when I was doing it. I think I'm still going to run it that way, but I'm going to chop it halfway in here because it is way too wide, and it didn't look like it was going to be that wide when I first started. So I'm going to chop it there. I'm going to line these up to where they need to be. Both of these angles are at 73. That one's just a little bit of a messed up 73. But I'll change it further down the road if I don't like the way it looks. But for now, we're going to get that chopped up, cut about probably 4 inches out of here, and weld it back together in the middle and see if we can hide that seam. Now stop texting every second, I just wanna disappear like a fly up in my ear. You don't ever wanna stop. Yeah, you have me. So as you saw, I got that chopped up. I've got it marked as well where I want to cut it. So I'm gonna chop it there, mock it up over on the cart, and then I will weld it together right there and see if I can hide the seam on it. Just leave me alone for once. Just leave me alone. I'm running away. I'm looking for space. Looking for space. I'm healing from all of the pain. All of the pain. I'm running away. 'Cause I feel lost right now, and it's hard to breathe. And I've lost myself. What happened to me? So we got the hoop tacked in. I think it's looking really good. It's actually starting to look like I'm doing something. So like I said, it is tacked, so it is a little iffy. I did weld that there. Don't pay attention to it. Same with that angle, don't pay attention to it. But I'm going to weld halfway around the outside just so this doesn't move, but I don't want it completely there just in case I want to fix this in the future. But I think it looks pretty good right now. We'll just have to keep moving along with it. I have, I believe, 50 inches of one left and then 160 of the other. So I can run my 2 beams off the front and then maybe run as many braces as possible. But I'm glad to finally see it starting to come together a little bit. So I'm down to my last piece of pipe. I'm going to cut it right down the middle because that's going to give me my 60 inches that I need to come off of there and come down to here. I have a couple of pieces in here. We'll see what we can do with those. But with this piece right here is 52 inches. I believe I'm going to chop that in half and make my seat bracket so we can get the seat mounted in. But other than that, we're kind of at a standstill here again. Monday I'm going to call and I'm going to get some more pipe. But right now, let's just get going on what we have. With this piece that I'm going to put off of the hoop over there, I decided I'm going to come 16 inches down this and I'll bend it at the 16, which that will bring it out to about right there before it dives off. So it'll give us a little bit of space to get in and hopefully it looks right. If I don't like it, I can cut the 16 inches down and it'll move everything back. But it's looking like we're going to come down to about right there too. So it's going to come off the end and end there. So let's bend it and see what it looks like. I'm going to stop the bend right there. I'm going to fill it with sand so it doesn't collapse. I can already see it starting, so we're going to do that now. I got this first side mocked up in here. Doesn't look half bad. I'm kind of worried about the space that's going to be in the middle right here because it's closer at the top than it's going to be at the bottom. But hopefully it'll look good. Let me get this next one bent up. Hopefully I can get it the same way and notch it right and see what it looks like. So I've got both sides of my roll bar lined up now. I don't know if that's exactly how I'm going to let them sit. That side might need to cock out more and that side might be good. But I'm going to try to do angle measurements and everything on it so I can get them both the same. And then I'll tack them in and we'll see what it looks like.
Lost right now, and it's hard to breathe. And I've lost to myself. What happened to me? What happened to me?
So this is how far I'm going to be able to get on it. I ran out of material, and as in material I mean all the piping, because I got this big sheet of steel that I'm going to be using to make all my brackets out of. Seat bracket, my shock tower mounts, and 2 front shocks, 2 back shocks. My wheels did come in as well too. So that's what those look like. They are 12... Did I get the 12-inch? I think I had 12-inch wheels, 18-inch tires, and they're 8.5 inches wide. They're the same size all the way around, but I'm going to have to go get more of the piping. So next video I'll be building A-arms, I'll be getting the motor set in there and seeing how everything fits. I think I have everything. I bought some adapters that go from 4x100 to 4x101.6, so they'll fit those wheels. But hopefully we'll be able to get all that stuff and get it going. But it's starting to actually look like something now. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, hit that like button. I don't know. Comment anything if I should change anything that'll help me. But other than that, if you guys want to stick around, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys next Wednesday.